Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to present here at WAPOR 75th Annual Conference and 5th Conference for the Asia chapter. I will be talking about Arab Barometer survey experience and some of the results that we had done in Kuwait. I will be comparing between the two ways that I have the pleasure to part of this great project and the team that we did in Kuwait, so 2018, 2020. I'm Samir Abu Rumman, and this paper is prepared with Michael Robbins. He is the director of the Arab Barometer in Princeton University. I have the pleasure to work with him since a couple of years. Okay, let me start and just say some words about the Arab Barometers. This is what's written in their websites, and as you can see that they are, I believe, the largest and the oldest multi-countries surveying in the Arab world. They started from 2006, then they kept continuing this annual or waves in the Arab wars. They try to include as much countries as they can. They did in 15 countries. Some waves there will be less depending on the approvals and the funding. I had the pleasure to do it in Kuwait 2 times. And also we are proud that Kuwait is the only Gulf country that involved in this project in the last 2 waves. There were other countries before. I can say that comparing to other projects, that the Arab Barometer project is doing unique job regarding sampling, regarding data collection, programming, regarding developing its questionnaires, regarding flexibility in some local questionnaire survey, like some countries asked to delete some questions, whatever. So they are flexible with some issues if it's not affecting the methodology and the accurate results. So this is my impression about Kuwait. It's also one of the unique surveys that it's done still face-to-face. It's cost a lot, but they are strict with different with this methodology. Though I did it 2 times, one with Gulf Opinions and one with World of Opinions. World of Opinions is one of the Kuwaiti companies doing surveys and studies, and also registered in Jordan and the United States. These are some partners, some projects, some statistics of the studies we have done. This is a quick overview of comparing the different methodologies, items, and descriptions of the survey between 2018, 2022. As you can see, there is not a big differences regarding the sample number or the methodology and the data collection method. This is something we usually do because it's a field work and we have to knock the doors of the household. So we try to get the approval from the Central Statistical Bureau in Kuwait, which is the one responsible for giving us approval. This time we had also to get an approval from the Kuwaiti Ministry of Interior. There is an important maybe issue here that we have to delete some questions. In 2018, we approximately deleted 15% of the questionnaire, but in 2022, we're sorry that we had to delete upon the request of the CSP about 30%. This is also different. After we get the approval, this is the training sessions as usual. We usually do this pre-planning and also publish some of our projects so the population feel safe, and also our interviewers and team feel safe. They have this all equipments, as you can see. We also have some videos. This is an old video. We're talking about Arab barometer. We publish it in another time so people might see it, the interviewers might see it and feel that this is a good project dependent and related to a good university such as Princeton. Here is the methodology of distributing the field workers around the areas. There are some just quick pictures, and this is the best part, that we are celebrating our ending of this project after we finish the data collection. This is a news coverage. Okay, now let's come to the results. I chose some of the results that might be considered comparing between 2018 and 2022. Like, for example, the reason of immigration. Kuwait is the lowest country that its citizens thinking, comparing to other Arab countries, think included in the Arab barometer, who wanted to immigrate. But when we ask those low percentage, I think 10 or something, we ask them about what's the reason that you are thinking of immigration, and there are three main or four main reasons that they're talking about: educational opportunities, and this is sometimes might be mixed between people in understanding between immigration as a long term or a small term, to go just like a study abroad and then go back. We have corruption, we have economical reason, and we have political reason. But as I say, this is not in the whole image of the percent. When we're talking about social or information, the source of the information, we don't see a big difference. Social media is becoming more and more, but it's the same, not a big difference between the two waves, 2018, 2022. And when we talked about the economic situation, we see that Kuwaitis are happy with their economic situation. As you can see, most of them say good and very good. But when we ask about the future, there are decreasing number of thinking that the economy will be good. So, like, for example, when we in 2018, 12% say it's worst, and in 2022, 17%. So this is higher. And in 2018, 7 said much worse, but in 2022, 11 said much worse. So we can say that they're like about 8% increase in thinking that the economy might be worse. And this is something might be explained as sometimes the oil prices go down, and they feel that you should think of other sources rather than just the oil. So they're not happy, some of them, about the future, and they wanted for Kuwait government to think of other sources. And this is an effect of like what happened in Saudi Arabia and the reports Saudi Arabia after oil. So this is a common thinking of people. They wanted to have a better future regarding economically. And when we're talking about confidence in people that you don't know how you feel, how you don't feel, and most people you think you should be careful while dealing with. This is not a big difference. Most of Kuwaitis think most of people you should be careful while dealing with. This is another issue while comparing. After I just did a quick comparing between 2018 and 2022, comparing between Kuwait and other Arab countries. As you can see, I chose some of the result. When we're talking about the biggest environmental challenges, Kuwait is not that big difference. It's just in the range of the other Arab countries. But when we're talking about recycling bottles, water bottles, Kuwait is one of the lowest countries that its citizens reuse the bottle. And this is not related to cost, or this is maybe logic that Kuwait, when you're talking about high level of living, they're not caring of cost living savings. So that's why it's not that much. It's 21%, and it's the lowest in the Arab, and comparing with the Arab countries included in this Arab barometer wave. And there is other reasons. And also when we're talking about gender impression or looking, Kuwait is considered in the middle in regarding the view that women can be, and men compared to men, a political leader. So 65% of Kuwaitis say men are better than women in political leadership, but this is something in the range of the in our region. And barriers regarding regarding working between in a place between women and men, Kuwait is not thinking this is a big barrier for women. This is one of the less countries. So in the less Arab country, as you can see, only 12%. This is they're saying this is a barrier for women to work with men. But when we're talking about should women and men be separated in workplace, Kuwait is one of the highest countries in the Arab region that they're saying they should be separated. And this is something common in Kuwait, like some governmental places, some educational places. They have sort of separating between like female and male in classes, but they are in the same university. So it's like a hybrid things regarding separation. Kuwait, here's one of the biggest difference between Kuwait and other Arab countries when we're talking about the importance of learning of education, university education for males and females. Kuwait is the less countries, the less Arab countries included in this wave, 2022, that they're saying that the man should not university teaching education for men is not that important as to women. So the only 8% say male are most important to study universities than women. So this is one of the myths. Those are a quick overview of the main results and how we did Kuwait Arab Barometer survey. Thanks to our team and our partner, and we are happy to be part of this project that we are proud of. Thank you very much, and hope that we can see each other next time in person, next conferences. Bye-bye.